You better not ask for nothing. 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 Feeding you greatness, everything you need. Pull up to the table and fulfill jewelry. We got the last week for the culture and what's trending. Foolishness and friends, everything in between. But y'all not listening when we say don't ask for nothing. Whatever you need,
anything, everything, all things,
you'll be fulfilled right here. Tune in, turn up.
Turn up. Turn up.
Hey, my sweet babies. It's King. It's Moni. It's Jish. And this is We Have That at
Yeah,
What's
I feel that stink on it.
What's good?
What's good? Yo, I just need shout out to the backstage move. So while y'all were hearing our little song in the beginning, he was in there going ham with the hardest Millie rock I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, hey.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
They ain't ready for the Millie.
I gotta mouth all the words and stuff, and I got my little hand movements going. That I not ask for nothing.
You need a #1 hit theme song. Holla all day early.
Yeah. One day y'all get the choreo. One day.
Wednesday. We gotta TikTok it out, y'all.
Absolutely.
Any good news? We haven't done that in a long time. Is there any good news in the atmosphere?
Trump is done today. And if for nothing else, beyond who these people is in this office, the news will hopefully have a little bit more positivity and peace.
Yeah. I think anything is better than Trump. Like, to be honest, he's just a very hateful representative of humankind.
Yes.
I'm wanting him to be over. Tomorrow is Inauguration Day.
Mm-hmm.
Geesh, how you feeling about it?
It's cool.
It's not the time to be wishy-washy. No.
It's something new.
What do you mean by that?
It's something new. Like we get a whole. Hopefully, Biden will bring a different vibe to the atmosphere, and hopefully he will, be good for the people, my people, and all the people.
Yeah, I'm being honest. Like I was joking before. Do you still feel ambivalent about who's in the White House? Like it doesn't matter, or do you think it will be a real difference?
They see Siri. What does ambivalent mean?
Hey Siri.
Use the tools that God gave us.
No,
that means like you don't care. Like it doesn't matter. You don't think it matters. Like
I'm definitely. If I'm being completely honest, I'm just waiting for that. Like I told y'all so. Like the world is still racist. The world is still this, but it's gonna be like different.
But it's already still racist.
Yeah. So I just know, but it's cool. I am ambivalent. I'm just like, okay, cool. But if Biden gonna approve this 2,000 and give us a couple of hours, and if he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do, he's canceling the student debt. He seems like he's very proactive about, trying to follow up what he promised for the most part. So at least he's being proactive with that. So yeah, I appreciate it. But me, I'm more an observer. I'm not really the one to be like, ooh, jump for joy or happy. Just like, I'm just observing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, getting mine when I can. Like,
Do you get like? I don't know. I'm just thinking like through that, and this is so
like politics don't excite me.
No. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, do you get excited? Like, if you're like that, but I guess you got it. Do you get excited about it? Like, no, because politics doesn't excite you.
Yeah, I don't get excited. Like, who gonna win? But I'm into it. Like, I watch it. I'm very observant. I like to predict and see like if I'm on or if I'm crazy. But like, I don't be like, who gonna win? Like,
figure that out for you.
Like, I don't be like that. But like,
I mean, I haven't in the past, but I feel like now that I just like am so aware of like how it can affect us, I feel like I have to be more responsible.
Yeah, I think that's why I pay attention more.
I hate it. It's all fake, Jeeps. Like I know that, like it's ridiculous. It's staged. I think my view of politics really changed, and I probably told this story before. There was like at some convention, there were like all Democrats sitting on one side wearing blue, and there were all Republicans sitting on the other side wearing red. Every time the Republican on the stage said something, the whole red side would clap and the other side was silent. Every time the Democrat would say something, the blue side would clap and the other side would silent. I was like, wow, these people really can't have an individual thought. Because if you clap out of turn when it's not your group, you look crazy. The next day they came back. I can't remember what the event was. It was a 2-day thing. The next day they came back. They sat them in boy-girl order instead of Republicans and Democrats on one side. And, you know, like I noticed things like this because they were like, this looks crazy because it is. Like,
there's too much division in it. There's no way that I disagree with everything somebody says just because they're on this side. And there's no way, like, that's too much. And I'm not just going to clap for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's no way just because I'm on your team, I agree with everything you say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like on this platform, we like, no, we don't always agree with everything, even though we on the same team. It's just crazy to see that. But I'm excited for the change. Biden has already made several moves that has been deemed historic and making a change in the right direction. He already has the most diverse cabinet. They said men, women, brown, white. He just elected the first transgender official ever, which is historic. And I just hope that for all these different people, that it really just opens up doors for people to live their best, authentic, healthy life. Because it's hard out here for a lot of people that's not us. You know what I'm saying? And we don't acknowledge that because it's not us. So hopefully he continues to make these changes. You know what I'm saying? All eyes is on him because he's in that office for a lot of reasons. Black people, LGBT people. There's a lot of different, and he's acknowledged that. So hopefully, you know, because different walks of life got him in there,
he'll look out.
He'll look out. And I think that he is trying his hardest to make that happen so far.
And I think like he is like, I don't know how this sounds, but like young-minded. Like he's not like, he's an old ass man. What is he, 78? But I feel like he still has like an ear to the street. Like he understands like what the world needs.
He's hip.
He's hip. He's not so detached. And I like that about him. And you already know I like the Biden throat. So
you love the Biden throat. We've talked about that.
So I guess that's like our segue is.
A segue is supposed to be smooth. You can't say it's a segue.
Let me do my thug. How I do my thug.
Out of here.
Come on.
That's early. Listen. Y'all gotta understand. Moni from the East. Moni from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You got me from the D. So that's like it's sometimes it be a cultural divide. Like you know, that's all.
Cultural.
So like I be saying, this is my little segue. Siggity wig.
Go ahead. Inauguration day. Go.
No, but yeah, is it safe? Because you know. The one who was acting real ghetto on the Capitol. I don't know if it's safe. You know, the performers. You know they're gonna try to have. You know what I'm saying? The performers. They might try to get a little Beyonce or
Gaga singing.
A little who's singing?
Lady Gaga.
Okay, Lady Gaga.
J-Lo is I don't know. They said J-Lo's doing some type of performance. I was like, I hope dancing.
I hope she's dancing. She's singing the national anthem. They're gonna have J-Lo sing the national anthem. Well, I'm sorry, they're gonna have Ashanti singing, but J-Lo gonna be the face.
Ashanti.
It was broken. Cause a thing.
She's gonna be like,
I'm not a J-Lo fan, but I might know the dance moves.
Yeah. She had hits.
You're not a J-Lo / Ashanti fan?
I'm a fanatic. I'm a fanatic for J-Lo, and I appreciate my Shani. She is historic.
Yes.
There you go.
J-Lo.
I was being funny when I said slash. They are two separate entities.
Yeah, but I love them both.
I know y'all do too. But you know me, I'm crazy. It was so funny. One of my coworkers asked me a question about Ashanti randomly, and they didn't expect me to be like, I gave her the rundown, like, oh yeah, and she was like, oh thank you, like,
oh okay.
People don't be peeping like.
Let me tell you, it all started one day in Murder Inc.
Literally, like, let me tell you about and Ja Rule. You listen, they was like, I thought I was gonna grow up and get signed to Murder Inc. Literally.
Right. I mean, you still can. I mean, you know,
Murder Inc. is no more.
Create the new one.
I mean, I can hit up Irv Gotti for sure still, but
I'm sure Irv wants that work.
I thought Lloyd took my spot. Like I was supposed to be singing. I was gonna sing Southside with Ashanti. All that.
Yeah, Lloyd, when he came out with that, I mean, you lost to Lloyd when he came out with that album cover where he was naked with the guitar.
That's recent Lloyd.
And he had the muscles and the hair is silky.
Oh mercy!
I got muscles in here too.
Look on. Anyway, back to the inauguration.
How did we get here?
It's like no. Okay. No, for real. The inauguration, is it safe? Like, would you go to the inauguration? Would you expect it to be like, you know, regular how it's been?
I don't even want to see on TV. I'm scared.
I mean, it's COVID, like it's all kind of stuff that's still going on.
They're not going to have that crowd there the way they usually do.
Okay, so it's just going to be like the area on TV.
I mean, the debates, nobody was in the debates. It was 4 people.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're not going to have all them people there. And hopefully they close it like people blocks for radio. Come on, we want to excuse our girl Mo.
Come on, Mo. Get you.
Several miles, they'll, block it.
No, I'm saying. If it's going to be outside, apparently when white people storm things, they can't be controlled. So
but when we stand in place,
they're going to get in and they're going to take whatever they want to take. So and I'm very scared for Biden. Like seriously,
he said he's not scared.
I'm scared. They weren't prepared for it last time. Like I have no idea what these people are going to do now because I'm sure they felt very entitled. I know like a lot of them are having their they're in the no-fly zone or they're going to get them from jail. They put out a fucking APB on Twitter, like help us out. We need to find these people.
Something.
On TV. They're talking on their social media. Go get them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Like I feel like some of them just feel very entitled. Like
yes,
they are all very entitled.
They felt untouchable.
Yeah, that is the word. That
was some audacity. Like that was some audacity to the audacitation.
Right? And you see how it went down, right? Like I'm still amazed that you can bum rush the Capitol building.
It was just very, very ghetto. Like it was so ghetto. Like, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Like. I even moved to LA and stayed in Skid Row, and I can still say that's ghetto.
Shout out to all the hoodlums who stormed the Capitol building and is now being locked up.
The
jail.
Yes, the thugs.
Yeah. Okay.
So
average age was like 60. They was about that life though.
Yeah, they owe him just.
Y'all were retired. When I'm retired, I'm not getting up out my recliner.
Oh no, but don't underestimate the old man strength. The old men be like,
yeah. The thing is, once I'm retired, I don't have that much strength for nothing.
They get that grip on you, like, man, listen.
You want me to go march for this rich man? They talking about he told us to do it,
and he don't care nothing about them. He's literally
ain't thinking about you. And the same, all them people who was down there beating up them blue lives. Y'all got them flags in front of your houses. Y'all took them blue live flags and went and was beating them very people that you were saying you support with them lawn signs. You was out there beating them people because you didn't care about a blue life. You care about that. Black lives, black deaths were being amplified, and you needed to go tit for tat.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna go tit for tat with jail bars.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
You're going to deplete your retirement fund.
Yeah.
And I hope you have fun with that. But my highlight for the inauguration is I want Kamala to come marching out with the Howard band. And I want to see her do a stroll in with batons and everything.
Yes.
I'm sure they're probably gonna do something special.
I think I don't know. I just
while playing Before I Let Go.
Yeah, that's
I
love
listen.
I want all of that.
Yeah, y'all know how I feel about Before I Let Go.
I'm gonna have to show up in a leotard.
A leotard.
A bejeweled leotard. Imagine.
Now, if you don't get a leotard, you got to get it made by Miss Knowles, Tina Knowles.
No, Tina ain't making them things no more. Tina, what is Tina? No, but Inauguration Day is tomorrow. I'm excited. I do hope everything is safe. I am excited about the change. I think like it'll just be a change in energy, and that's good for people because morale in the world is down right now. So it's something to be hopeful about. And I think like I need things like that. That keeps me going sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Wherever you can grasp on to, like, you know, maintain that positive energy, that hope, that, you know what I'm saying, that drive, or, you know, something to keep you going, hold on to it.
Give me a little piece of hope.
A little bit.
So Biden, we on your ass, Mr. Postman.
All right. Next on the menu, segue.
Let them know. Sorry, no. Segue.
We are stupid. A little bit of a sidestep. So, y'all eat pork?
I do. Bacon,
pork
pork chops, fried, baked.
Do y'all feel funny saying that you eat pork sometimes?
No, you do have to watch like in front of certain crowds because like people look down on people who don't eat pork. It's like a whole different social class of people who do eat pork.
I know, and this has become a thing. This has become a thing. This like a lot of people are going vegan for whatever reason and eating different meats and stuff. And I feel like if you old school, it's old school now. If you still eat animal fat.
Funny.
I personally think. Well, what about you, Scheme? Are you eat pork?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. I know if you.
I eat anything, but to me, it's so funny how like people
don't eat
people really be like, I don't eat pork.
No, they do.
They
do. You eat the swine. Like,
it's so funny. Meat is meat.
What are those reasons? Like what? And it's like
there are multiple reasons. There's a religion reason. There's a religious reasons. You know,
all of my uncles in my family been to jail and came out and they didn't eat pork no more. I mean, like, you know, converted to Islam or whatever. Like that's a large part of it. Like literally a lot of males in my family do not eat pork. And like that was the reason.
It's also trendy now because, you know, everything's trendy. Yeah. Health is trendy, you know, juicing it up and, you know, faux tacos is the thing.
Yes. Also, about like saving the animals. And then it's always like the religious part is like a pig is a dirty animal or whatever. It roots in its own shit, whatever, like that thing.
But for me, I just think too much of anything is a bad thing. Like I don't eat probably as much pork as I did growing up. You know what I'm saying? But like I definitely dabble still, and it's okay. Like I just think.
You have to say it like that. Like I
dabble. Like no, for real. Like, I think it's just about balance. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything is a bad thing. So it's like having, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, like I eat pork. Like, and I'm gonna if somebody frying some pork chops and they offer me some, I'm probably gonna take it. Like I eat pork. I eat chicken. You know, it's about balance though. Honestly, I probably eat more chicken than I should. Like I eat a chicken sandwich for breakfast, fry some chicken when I get home from work, then have, you know, like chicken breasts. Like I eat a lot of chicken. So it's like I think I should focus more on that than pork intake. So I think each person is different. Like, but
and I think like measuring that up to, you know, the impossible meat. How this topic came up and like deciding what is actually healthy, because one, the industries are all crazy. Like we all know the chicken industry and how they're all cooped up. It's unhealthy. They shoot them up with steroids and they get sick and they give them antibiotics and like all that stuff. But then they say the same thing about the beef industry. Then when you go to vegetables, they have a bunch of pesticides and corn. All like corn in America is basically GMO corn. It's genetically modified, not healthy for you. Like we don't know what this stuff is going to do to our bodies in the future. And then they come out with like the impossible meat, which like this little tidbit about it, and I always like think about it, is like interesting to me. So it's the Impossible Burger, which they made it mimic the experience of eating an animal-based burger by including its iron taste and bleeding through the use of this engineered yeast.
Disgusting.
Engineered yeast, which replicates plant-based heme molecules that make blood and meat red and savory.
Gross.
So it's like a genetic, they made a fake meat bleed.
Yeah. And to me, that's weird because it's like, just eat meat if you want it that bad. Like I can get with like the way like I've been watching some of Tabitha her vegan recipes. Like, I can get with the way she do it because it's not like a cardboard piece that's supposed to be a taco shell. Like she don't overdo it. She just make vegan food that go together. That like some chickpeas with some little, or not chickpeas, but like some little whatever the fuck vegan shit. And it be good, but like fake chicken and fake tacos, fake steak. I'm just gonna get me a steak. Like,
LaWanda, is that a conspiracy I see? Well, we ain't gonna get into that today. But I understand. I've heard that.
Most people know they pork because of videos.
Oh, because what they're selling in the stores is not really pork; that it's actually human meat.
That is people.
Gnarly.
But find out humans is good.
No, gnarly. The Book of Eli. That's what I think of. The people who tremble. They eat.
I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, we have no control over none of this food that's in the market, so we don't know what they're feeding us. Once it's ground up and shaped, you don't know what the heck you're eating. You know what I'm saying? And all types of meat, unfortunately, for real. And all this meat can be anything. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if it's ground, it can be ground anything.
And it's usually mixed, like hot dogs and stuff. That shit is usually like crap.
The pink slime came out. That whole thing about pink slime. Do y'all remember this?
No.
What is it?
It was literally, and McDonald's was one of the places that made their chicken nuggets with pink slime, their burgers with pink slime. They would take the bones and the fatty parts that weren't great, and they would bleach them, put it in like this thing, and turn it into this thing that was like pink slime, and they would put it into the burgers. And it was like McDonald's was one of the places that was using that. School food services were one of the places that were using that, and it became like a big thing, and they had to like ban it. That's when McDonald's started coming out with their 100% beef, all white chicken nuggets.
Right.
We're putting pink slime, like off animal parts into their food.
And
the babies, feeding the kids that in the schools, like whatever they could do on the cheap. It's wild.
It's really wild. It's disgusting. But I just feel like if you want to eat that bad, then just do it. You know what I'm saying? But I really
don't want to support those other industries. I feel like I understand that. I'm like halfway there. Like
I feel like just commit to it fully though. Like I feel like that's kind of still like.
But I
feel like you torturing yourself doing it that way. Honestly, if you're gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna eat a real steak. I feel like, but you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go through all of that to make a faux steak when you could just if you feel like meat is bad, then eat stuff that's not meat. Eat nuts and berries and fruits and vegetables.
That doesn't mean you don't like the flavor. Like I don't like the idea of slaughtering an animal for my meal, especially the way we do it in this country, because you slaughter an animal holistically. You use every part of the animal. You honor the creature, whatever. The way we have our meat packing industries, like it's really gross, and it's like they treat the animals like shit. And people literally say when the animals are not treated well or killed in a humane way, like that bad energy is in your food, and when you eat it transfers to you. And it's the way they feed them. Like I'm a diabetic, and my doctor told me not to eat meat unless it was organic because they feed them grain. And when you eat the meat, you get like the carbs from that. Like it's not even natural anymore. And like the antibiotics they give them, like I really feel, obviously not so strongly to stop eating it, but I feel strongly about it. But it tastes good, So I do I try to do some of the replacements sometime. I bought some like soy crumble, which is supposed to be like ground beef or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out like what works for me because like bacon is delicious.
I love bacon.
It's so good.
Tabitha made a carrot bacon.
I'm passionate about bacon.
Hush, Keens. Don't even say that. What is it?
Tabitha made a carrot bacon. She shredded it down. She put some liquid smoke on it, some garlic powder, and some seasonings with a Z. And it was interesting.
Oh my gosh! We have
no, Tabitha be getting down. I'll try some of her recipes because it don't be looking like, it makes sense. I like Tabitha.
That reminds me of Monique when she posted that watermelon steak. Did y'all see it?
No.
Listen, it's too much. It's too much because
seasoned it up.
I've attempted to get into all of it, and it's a struggle. Yeah, the carrot bacon. Listen, I can't even get my statement out, y'all. I've tried to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like the core point of going vegan is to eat whole fruits and vegetables.
Right.
I think so
That's
too.
it. Live your life simple. And they got all these man-made meats that's so manufactured that is more unhealthy than the real meat.
The food coloring they use, all that is unhealthy.
They're carcinogenic, which means that they are cancerous.
We don't know what this stuff is going to do to our bodies. Like it just hasn't been around long enough for us to see it putting a bunch of artificial stuff inside of us.
Right. And I mean, you can do other meat substitutes, tofu, seitan.
Yeah.
There's something else I can't think of the name of it. So Fritos.
I think people.
Oh, that's from Chipotle. That's soy.
And that's another crumble that they use.
Yeah.
Or like the black
you
beans.
can do different things that's not this man-made meat.
Or using fake blood. To me, that's weird.
The pork that you don't want to eat. You ain't supposed to have a lot of beef. You can stick to turkey and chicken, but they dropping that shit on the floor in the factories. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You assalamu alaikum. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. Check in with me. You know what I'm saying? And but at the end of the day, either you about it all the way or you not. Whole fruits and veggies, your water. That's the point of the vegan, vegetarian diet. One of my friends is a vegetarian. She just eats veggies. She don't eat no meat, but she eat her cheese. She eat her milk. She eat living your truth.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to go vegan, you want to eat the imitation shrimp at the same time. Just get your crab legs.
Yeah. And to me, I just think that's weird to me. I think it's very
I understand. I feel like I understand the other point. Like it's a divide where you're trying to be better. Like you want to do the right thing because mentally, that's how you feel. But that self-control part, that mentally not eating it may be hard.
Yeah. Honestly, in my heart, I wish it was like the olden days where our grandparents ate the hog, the mog. They lived till they was 85. And it was a simple life.
Yeah.
But too, I think what makes a difference, I know a couple people who actually is into raising their food. Like some people they actually have they got their chickens and you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about in the city.
Yeah,
so
you talking about in Detroit?
Detroit and here in Ohio. I know people that do that. Literally. And it's but for real though, that's the way to go around it, because I think a lot of the stuff wouldn't be as bad if it didn't go through the stuff that it went through. Even if you had a little pig at home that you know what I'm saying, that you raised and grew, that probably would be 100% healthier than
I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. If you are using the whole animal, you have a plan for it, you gave that animal a life. Yeah. I think fine,
they do other
nourishment.
They do that in other countries. Shout out to Julia. When she was getting married in Jamaica, they went and brought the goat, a live goat that was going to be eaten at the wedding.
Yeah.
And they raised it up.
Whoa, yes.
Raised it up in the yard until it was time to slaughter it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that goat, my goodness, my gracious. It was good.
It was God gracious. You say it was God gracious.
It was filled with love. I could taste it.
Let me write that word down. So look at y'all. Y'all be learning me.
Yeah.
I think I got 2 words to take with me.
That is amazing. No, and I really think that's how it should be. Also, like having your own chickens and like you get the eggs, you get, like, yeah. I aspire to be Oprah, doing all of my own shit.
She be having whole trees flown in.
Yo, she comes out with her big ass basket of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, there's no way you're eating all that. It has to be going to a food bank.
Probably.
That's amazing, though. She'd be like, I picked this from my garden. Like, girl, you have like acres. That's not
right.
There's another name for that because that is not a garden. Like,
yeah, like it's being modest.
You know who's also doing stuff? Khalees. She's online doing her chef thing, but she's raising her own animals, cooking up the recipes, growing her own stuff.
Sweet.
Really cool. I follow her.
You taste the difference when it's taken care of. Yeah. Like I watched What the Health, and you see they have the animals eating the poison. You know what I'm saying? From the crops, and it's going into us. You know, they're killing the animals in the worst way, and those emotions and feelings and traumas go into us. So it's a lot of things that's connected allegedly, and that they're saying makes it bad for us, but different cultures, after you raise the little oinky.
Easy. No.
I couldn't do that though. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do it all day.
Like, come on, little baby, it's time for you to go.
The little chickens, and then you go snap their neck.
Oh, I could. I feel like, because that's just a part of what's going to happen. If I knew the animal was coming here with the purpose to one day be eaten by my family, then I already have that in my mind. Like, yes, we can still have a relationship. I can honor you while you're here.
You can have a relationship, but I'm about to eat you.
And I'm going to eat you. Thank you for your nourishment and your time on this earth.
No, I'm not. See, with me, I'm not a butcher. I ain't gonna lie. I got offered a job to be a butcher once, and I'm like, no, thanks. No, I couldn't do it myself.
It's so funny that LaWanda's saying that, because I think about that sometimes. I'm literally eating the chicken, and I'm like, this is flesh and bones.
Yeah. And I see, and that's when I stop though. Like for me, that's my balance, because I can only eat so many wings or so many.
I'll be like, I need a break.
And I get grossed out.
Those moments, it's real. I thought I was like the only one. Mm-hmm. You see that? Don't let me see a feather or something on my chicken. I'm like, yo, this is an animal. This is an animal's flesh.
It's a whole thing.
I have to stop.
And where is the boundary? Because I've had gator. I've been to a fancy restaurant where they had rabbit.
Okay.
And my friend had the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? I've had goat. Like a lot of these animals are edible.
People eat raccoon, squirrel, all that. You go down to you.
No, brother.
You talk to the right person.
Ain't no raccoon on no menus.
Wait.
Go to the right place, especially down south. I
understand if you lived in Alabama. Shout out to Joshy.
I'm about to say that's my folks. My folks from Birmingham, so yeah.
Is that what they do?
They will. Yeah. I don't, but they do.
This is a story. And I told Kimmy this story this weekend. Now I don't know how 100% true the story is, but my cousin told me when we were younger that she was dating some guy. She went to his house, and in the house they had pigeons. And then one day they asked if she wanted some pigeon because they cooked the pigeon. And she politely declined. But I don't know. People you eat.
People eat whatever. It's about what part of the world you on. That's why I don't think it's like one thing is above the other. It's just about, people.
And that's Chinese, I think you're looking down on it. You're still eating flesh and bones.
Chinese be serving us shrimp fried mice, and let me tell you how much I love it.
If y'all don't stop with that.
I
be justifying Chinese food to people. I'm like, yo, the chicken is poached.
Listen, I know chicken. I know the texture.
That's why it's like that.
I know the texture. No,
boiled first. It's like it's poached.
I know the texture of chicken.
Shout out to LaWanda, because I feel like LaWanda, like somebody I never even thought, because I used to love the spare ribs from the boneless spare ribs from the Chinese store. All they meats is unique to me. That chicken
very unique.
I wasn't familiar with, Moni, but I liked it.
Yeah.
And then the boneless spare ribs, I loved it until it was a video where the lady was like, "Oh my God, this is a fucking doggy paw."
No, stop.
No, for real.
Did you see it?
Stop, King.
Did you ever see that video?
No, I did not.
I'm gonna send it to you. She was like, "Look at the toenails. Look at the." It was crazy. So then I stopped getting my spare ribs. So then I just stuck to shrimp lo mein, shrimp and broccoli. I know what that is. I know what it look like, and I just stick to that now. But I don't eat a lot of Chinese food anymore, or a wing. I know what a chicken wing is.
Yeah. I just know the texture. I done had chicken all types of ways. Like my mama could cook, so boiled and poached, all that. Still, I know a
but I'll eat all that and be like, I need to be vegan tomorrow. I need to do green juices.
See, but for me, for Chinese food, it'd be the sauce. Like it'd be the sauce and it'd be like the rice. But like whatever meat it is, the sauce be good. Cause I like the crab ragoon too. Like. Or crab ragu.
You can make all that stuff. You could go right online. There's a recipe for like copycat Chinese food stuff.
And guess what? When you make it at home and you with the chicken in the same way, it tastes different. It be better. So it's like,
but your restaurant food don't taste like your home food.
Yeah, but I eat still be chicken.
But do you poach your chicken? I've taken chicken breast and boiled it first. Like
I never have. My mama have, and I know the flavor and the texture, and it wasn't nice.
These people are not fitting, you know.
Stop. You sound like Trump with the China flu.
I didn't say don't buy it. I still eat it. People still eat it. I eat it. I love me some hibachi. I don't know that might be.
It is so good. That's Japanese, I think.
Yeah, that's Japanese. Okay, my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to mix them up.
You know, they don't be giving the hot mustard at hibachi anymore. Anyway. It bothers me because it's so good.
Y'all better spiral.
Oh,
Y'all better spiral.
I was gonna say another tip. Leave it alone.
Okay, y'all.
The soy sauce that they give you is not soy sauce. It's ponzu sauce. That's why it tastes like better. It's like
I've heard of that.
A little citrus in it. So good.
They sauces be on point. I like all this. I like the onion sauce, all that.
I love to make like copycat stuff, like restaurant stuff. Get all those secrets. All right. Go ahead.
Segue. So I thought we had a segue dance now.
Segue.
Your phone.
Oh.
Face down.
Face down. Face
ass up.
That's the way I like. No.
What are we doing? Because I know this is always going to be the topic now since phone's been invented. When you with your people, when you with your friend, when you with your boo, is it up or is it down? How much do you got to hide?
Is that what it means?
I'm asking.
You don't say your opinion. How much
do you have to hide?
Yeah.
How much you got to hide? Face up. Phone face up or face down.
What's appropriate? Y'all putting your phone like this?
I mean, it depends. My phone is. It depends. It depends. If my phone is like right now, it's charging next to me. It's faced up because that's just how it's faced up. But if it was like in my lap or something, if I was in a car and I ain't using it, it would probably be face down.
No. Situation. We have to put in a situation. Yeah. We are at dinner. My friend, we're dating. Boo.
My face is
we
down.
don't do that long. You put it on the table. It's face down.
Well, my phone. I think that's rude, honestly. So I probably would have it face down if out at all. If we had dinner, to be honest.
Okay, I got you. All right, maybe we're in a relationship where you would have your phone on the table. A situation where it would be out.
We don't want the relationship. If your phone is face down in a relationship, you're definitely hiding something.
Yeah,
stop it with this. I need y'all to justify it. My phone is always down.
Me too. Not
hiding anything, I don't think.
Mine not. My phone, it is. I don't really like. If my phone is face down, I probably like consciously put it down, which is like so. It's like, but like I said, it depends. Like it's more so just like a formality, honestly. Like, I just have my phone.
Is that your truth?
It is, but like me, my notifications don't let them pop up on my screen anyway. Like, so it's like it wouldn't really make no difference. You gonna see Little Caesars calling? No, I'm talking.
Stupid.
Be getting the text. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, but if y'all had notifications, would the phone be up or down? And shout out to LaWanda. I appreciate you today.
Yes,
she's rocking with us for sure.
Huh?
My phone is always down. I'm never in a real relationship.
Same. I'm like, same shit.
And it's like I don't have nothing to hide. I can do what I want with my phone.
I'm grown.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want, I'm a private person. I don't want anybody looking in my shit. Also, I don't want you seeing something, thinking something or whatever, going off on a tangent because you really don't know what's going on in my life. You know? So it's like
my phone is always down.
Yes. Is it like I'm gonna let you go? Like, is it deceitful though? Because like my thinking is, I'm putting the phone down just in case so I don't have no problems. And if my phone is always down, you're not gonna question why it's down.
See, I feel like it's gonna come up anyway, so I just gotta be prepared. I feel like I don't know. I never had a situation where my phone didn't come up. No matter how cool or laid back a person is, they always somehow, even if it ain't like let me go through your phone, they gonna want to reach for it or grab it. It's just to check your temperature on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always had situations like that where it's like, oh yeah, let me just look up something on the internet, but they just want to see if I'm going to be like, or if I'm gonna be like, oh, go ahead. Like, I already be hit. So it's like I think we all know, like you said, you've been deceitful because you just avoiding the conflict all the way. Like, let me just have my phone down already. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I know the difference. Like if I'm putting my phone down because I'm like, oh wait a minute, I want to like the call and they see it, or if I'm really just like, oh no, I want to put my phone down because I'm protecting my screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, in your head, but for the most part, I'm grown and I'm single, so I haven't even had the need to hire my phone in so long. Like,
agreed. But grown, okay, I get you.
It ain't no games on my phone, so no, my nieces and nephews cannot see my phone because there's no games on here.
I agree.
You're the one of us that's in a relationship. Phone up or phone down when you with boo.
We don't think about the phones.
I was gonna say it like spicy.
Yeah, like we don't think about the phones. It's a very healthy, trusting situation. So I mean, the phones can be around, they can be up, they can be down. We can be next to each other in the phone, and you know what I'm saying?
Second follow-up question. Passwords on the phone, are you allowed to go in your partner? No.
I think that we've given them, like, go on my phone for this, or I'll open it up for you.
Can your partner walk up to you? And like, there's probably no real reason. What if your phone is just there? They need to know the weather. They just pick it up real quick and
if they need to know the weather.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't put your finger out the window.
Listen, no. Who I was talking about? Who want to check your temperature? Like, let me check the weather on your phone.
Stop it. No. All right. Listen. They want to get somebody in your family's number to call them, and you have it in your.
With LaWanda, go walk outside if you need to know what the weather is.
Listen. I didn't heard it all. I'm trying to tell y'all that's what they do. They be like,
listen, no, your partner needs to get a number of your family member that's only in your phone. Can they just go to it, pick it up, and get it? Like, yeah, I'm gonna, or they're gonna make an announcement.
Yeah, absolutely. For me. I mean, only because where I'm at right now in life, like, I've never been a cheater or done shit that was inappropriate in a relationship. So I don't think that I've ever been like cautious about that. We've all had our moments, but I've never been there as far as me being the one getting caught up in that. So I don't really have a problem with that. But a lot of times when you're put in situations, you run through your head like, oh shit, did I do something?
Yeah.
Could they see something? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I do be like, wait a minute.
I could be like that with friends now. If they be like, let me look up something in your phone because blah, blah, blah. You be like, damn.
Yo, you know what somebody did to me one time? I took a picture for them. They wanted to send it. So they had the phone. They were looking at the picture or whatever. And they were like, let me send it to myself. So they actually went and like put in their number. And like you have to go look at the picture to put it.
Yeah.
Like, is this girl crazy? Like, what's in my photos? Like,
right.
Out of line.
Right.
I felt so violent. I'm like, what did she see? Like, I had to just let it go. I had to release it.
Well, I just had something like that happen recently, and I was just, I was just talking to one of my friends, like, I don't know what they seen. So like, once we left, I had to like look at my phone and see like what they saw. Okay. My head was like,
you had to be chilling in that moment, but you had to be like.
And I mean, cause they was genuinely like helping me on my phone, so I didn't feel weird, but I was just like, wait a minute, hold on now, like you gotta,
yeah,
because I'm nasty, to
be honest.
No, but for real, yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely like, I guess, yeah, I guess we'll see when I get a little boo if my phone gonna be like.
My
Because
phone.
I mean, you know, in the healthy situation, don't check my fucking temperature. You know what I'm saying? Either you trust me or not. Either you actually need to see something and I'll let you do that or not. But I mean, we all have devices. So if your boundary is don't touch my phone, it's personal, blah, blah, blah. I was watching Housewives and the couple are separated on the low. They went out to dinner and the husband feels like while they're on this break, their wife is dating or seeing other people. So they're at the dinner table trying to chill. And he's like, here, go through my phone. I'll go through yours. She's like, we're not even about to open up that can. Like, that's your personal space. This is my personal space.
Yeah.
So if that's a boundary for you, you're uncomfortable. You feel like that's overstepping a boundary. Then that's just your boundary. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not okay with that.
Yeah, I think each situation.
I don't really care.
Yeah. And I say that with every relationship, like different strokes for different folks, as long as y'all on the same page. Because what I say, I might not play that shit, but as long as the motherfucker I'm with know that, it's cool. Oh, look. Wait, what happened? I missed
Lawanda.
Friend, this is our guest. Lawanda is our fourth host.
Yeah, shout out to Wanda.
Slowing us down.
I caught one of my female friends going through my pictures. I was so confused about it. She wants you or want to know what you about, interested in you and what you got going on.
Being freaky. She
wanted to see. How does she get into your pictures?
Because Lawanda don't have her phone, no lock on her phone. I can tell you that.
She went to go look at something and then she started, let me.
Don't you ever go through my pictures.
No. It's a violation. You don't do that.
Literally. Well, yeah, I see why he wanted to see and got caught. That's so funny.
And you know what? This goes this goes with like the computer stuff too. This is like back in the day, messing with a guy. He went through my computer history and also read my, you go to the search history and also read my journals, but this is how toxic the situation was. He went through my search history, and I was Googling mad shit about him. Searching up his name, his address, his family members' names. Like, I was like, so all that situation was like, yo, but why were you going through my stuff?
Yeah, so y'all both was like, because you're busted.
Busted.
Messy, but I mean,
it's 2:00 in the morning. Where you been?
So mama gave her the phone and walked out, and she was.
You gave her the phone and went out the room and came. Was you? See, I need more for this.
She trusted. She trusted. I'm not letting my phone.
Exactly. Trusted her.
Yeah, she trusted her because I'm a person like when people even at work, like, let me see your phone, call my ride. I'm like, all right, now but stay right here though. Like, where you going?
Nowhere.
No, don't walk away with my phone. Like, one of my friends did that.
Well, she was like, phone?
Unlock your phone. Unlock your phone. I need to go make a call. Went into another room or some shit. And I couldn't focus for the rest. I was like,
I don't like that. That's crazy.
Dog, be sweating like.
And then the phone came back. I was like, "Whew, God, I don't know what."
Right? But don't let it be something
made a phone call.
But like a call be simple. Like a call, it be when they want to use your phone for like, let me go check how much my check was. Like,
make that call. So at that point, the phone is unlocked. I don't know what happened once you went into that other room and shut the door. And I might not have nothing to hide, but it just seems so personal. Your phone, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you got notes, you got pictures. You don't know what anybody
internet history. You got saved tabs. Like,
you don't know what they were doing on the internets on their phone.
Literally, I'm like, let me delete all my tabs. I was saving these, and I got to delete my tabs. Like,
you go right. Well, if you go into the private browsing, But then they'll still be open if they go there.
I told my friend about that. I was like, you can do private browsing. She said, I can go look at porn. Oh my God. I was like, you're a lady.
Listen, ladies love porn. Wow. Listen, that's a whole another episode because ladies love porn. But
do they?
Yeah. So.
Speaking of porn, This is actually a good segue.
Rude sex.
Yes.
So we about to find out the personalities today because we about to figure out who's who and who's not.
As a matter of fact, y'all, it's my time.
You ain't going nowhere. Is it rude to have relations?
Sex.
Yeah. If there is another person in the room or another person in the apartment or the house or just the enclosed space where you are.
Can we break it down?
Break it down.
No, are we saying no? Okay, now when you say in the house, you just mean like because are we saying roommate / versus company / same room or same house? Like
this is giving me very much. Have you had sex with more than one person in 24 hours at the same time?
Or do you mean group or individual?
I'm just asking for the viewers so they have clarity before they answer. Like, are you saying because there's a difference? I think as opposed and like it is like
there is
sex in the same room or same house.
Is it rude? Why or why not? Break it down for us.
Well, in the same room, that's freaky. That's like y'all got to like
that ain't rude. I mean,
that's more that's. But like in the same household, if you got company, like damn, it depends. Like, okay, Jay spending the night, or they just over here for a couple hours, y'all can wait. But if it's like a roommate situation, I think it's gonna happen. Like we live together. Like you got your company, I have my company. So it's like that's what I'm saying.
We're talking about guests. You have people over your house. You go retire to your bedroom with your boo, and somebody's sleeping on your couch outside. You knocking boots or not?
Probably if the hen is heavy in my system. It's like, yeah, what's up? But like I'm not gonna consciously be like, ooh, let's do it so they can hear us. But like
I'm with somebody who definitely got off on that. I mean, like, you super turns on.
Like, oh wait, let me see. Do you just mean loudly?
No, we don't mean loud. We mean like, or if you are in Miami with your homegirls, and you got somebody and Moni, you good with that tongue out over there?
Now listen, we in Miami.
Moni said,
"Not my life."
Moni said.
If you in Miami with your homegirls in a shared hotel and you bring somebody into their second bed while your crew is knocked out drunk, is that rude because you're in a shared space? Or does it not matter? Is it YOLO?
Oh, I'm definitely getting it in. Now, we in Miami. This double bed room. You passed out drunk. Stay asleep.
Then if you roommates, I'm going to get up and be like, if you don't up out of here with that bullshit. Like you need to tap me. I could go take a shower, so get in the bathtub and steam in the bathtub. Don't do that shit next to me. Wake up and like, are you kidding?
So you set your boundaries.
You set your boundaries. Okay, so Moni, so when we all going to Puerto Rico, we get in separate rooms. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Like, listen, if y'all bring somebody back, let me know. I will accommodate myself.
I will accommodate. No,
give me the choice to view the live show. Like, I don't want to wake up to that shit.
Okay, now what about a roommate situation?
That's your shared space.
Yeah, that's where you live. Where else are you gonna get it in? Like you.
Yeah. Moni, what's your sign?
Spicy. I'm a Capricorn. No, but yeah. No.
Moni, are we close in sign since our birthday is the same?
Look. She said depends on the skin. You said what happened, skin?
Are me and Moni a little similar because we're the same birthday month?
Is that what it is?
No, I think the sign is really different. Aquarius is a lot different than Capricorn.
I think me and Mo are a lot alike.
We
don't fucking be around nobody and nothing, and we like to just be chilling in our space.
Straight up.
It depends on the subject. We just haven't had subjects. We haven't explored subjects where it would be different because I feel like me and Moni got a lot in common, and me and Skin, we have a lot in common as well. I think a lot of times when it comes to certain subjects, it shows that what y'all have in common, but we all intertwine, honestly.
But don't be when you in a room with me, like
because after we go, Everybody knows.
For me, that's awkward.
No, yeah, but you like Juan said, it depends on the friend. Like,
no, Wanda, I'm not going to say that I haven't been there and haven't done that.
Yeah, no. The only way it depends on the friend if it's somebody who is a friend and it's been down and out and hasn't had any in months and years, and I'm saying, like, you go ahead, girl, you do what you need to do.
Yeah, that.
I'm not gonna wake up. I hear y'all. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. I'm gonna pretend to be asleep right here. You handle yours, sis. Like
say Adina, motherfucker. Adina. See, look, that's what I'm saying. Scorpio, I don't care. I watched one of my friends have sex. It's not a big deal. Cancer, listen, I might be gonna tell y'all.
LaWanda, I need to know how old you are. I don't want to say like when I was younger, I've maybe, I wouldn't think it's a big deal, but I feel like if I'm on vacation, I'm not trying to be up in the room.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
No, for real.
Nothing like Badussi.
As in frustration for sure. I'm gonna wake up like they're all nasty.
Oh, LaWanda ain't young. She's just about that life. I feel it.
Scorpio. I love my. Now y'all know I love me some Scorpio.
My other half is a Scorpio, and
you already know what time it is, King.
Can do it anywhere. I can picture in the shine. Both of my bodies slipping wet.
Okay, all right.
No.
Scheme already said when the phones is left in the car. Like when they together. Scheme say the phones is over there. When they together, they be in the heat. They be in the heat in the pack.
Ain't nobody thinking about a phone.
That's what's up.
No,
but for real, if you bought that, like my phone, I ain't gonna be in my phone. My phone is like a distraction. Like I don't really need my phone. I'm very entertaining. My friends are very entertaining. So if we together, I'm in my phone. I'm probably like,
right.
Thinking about the next move.
Listen, I'm only me telling all my business. No.
Oh my gosh! So we have like Jeesh is with the root sex. I am clearly not because I'm a Capricorn.
And y'all like quiet.
Capricorn, so
y'all like quiet, uptight sex.
No, I didn't say nothing like that. All I said was I wouldn't just need to be prepared. You gotta let me know we're in the same space. Like I may not bring somebody back, so then I could be like, all right, if you are, I could be mentally prepared or like do something with myself. But I just don't want to, exactly like LaWanda said, I don't want to wake up to no fucking stench, no sight.
That's nasty.
None of it. No looks, no sounds. I don't want to hear no grunting or weirdness.
Moni loves a good notification.
Mentally prepare myself.
That's hilarious.
Especially if you've never seen that person in that like light before. You know some people that you just don't view sexually.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably more of my thing. It's definitely like, now this is a friend you could have spared me, friend. Like
that ain't right.
But I mean, I'm a free spirit. Like it's not anticipate, but in situations where I could see me not being mad about it, like whether I was the one doing it or whether it was my friends like doing it in front of me, it just depends. But it's like it's not nothing, I'll be like, ooh, friend had sex in front of me. But it's situations where I could see it happening, and I'm like, okay, you had to get yours. I'm sleep.
Like that's the only situation. Like, all right, girl. I understand. You needed your groove back. You got it. Fine. Have breakfast and enjoy the rest of Miami.
It gets real sometimes, and we have to be understanding.
In the heat of the moment.
All right, family. It is so good to be back. We didn't sleep last week. We are awake now.
Yes, we are back.
Back and bigger and better than ever. We got some surprises for y'all. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. So we thank y'all for tuning in.
Yo, plug the brunch. This brunch is going to be popping come Sunday at 1 p.m. live.
Shout out to Dope. He commented. That's one of the people that's going to be there. So one of our artists.
Oh, turn up.
Yes, Sunday brunch. Tune in 1 p.m. on Sunday. We are going to be live. There's going to be music. We're gonna have some musicians on, a producer. We're gonna chop it up. Might drop a hot 16. You might hear some bars from Kimi.
Ooh.
You might hear some bars from Jeesh.
I don't know.
I'm gonna just sit and watch.
And Moni
got, you know Moni from the Bronx is hopping on the track. You already know.
No, stop.
So we will be giving bars, and we will be super turned up for Sunday brunch. Bring your platters and bring your bars and be ready.
Ready? Are you ready?
Come back, because that's a classic.
That's
all right.
my shit.
Love y'all. Until next time. See you next Tuesday. Bye, Lawanda.
Jeez.
Lawanda.
Wait for it.